Red light blinking.
Move it, Rogers.
And they're set with the starter about to release the field. Red light on top of the gates, blinks away. They're racing. Pike wasted no time with Warbler, jumped it quickly from Oceans 15. Now Celia Tour is going to be back about fourth on settling down. In front of it is D Trump, dropping out Cheeky Diva. And Sulphur Crested's back last of all through the first 250. Onto the first corner they head. And Warbler had held the front with the blinkers on. Fires up there. He's doing it comfortably for the Wizard. 1 length clear from Oceans 15. A length and a half away D Trump. 3/4 Celia Tour. Heeled along now by McNaught. On the fence, Cheeky Diva. Back with it is Sulphur Crested. Warblers cruising at the 600 mark with their neck arched. It leads them up to the home corner. 3/4 of a length in front of the newcomer Oceans 15. And they've quickly put up about 2.5 to 3 lengths on Celia Tour. Still being ridden along outside of D Trump. Well back is Sulphur Crested, who made the turn awkwardly. And Cheeky Diva. It's Warbler from Oceans 15. They've got it between themselves at the moment. He hasn't moved on Oceans 15. He livens up the newcomer. And he quickly races 1/2 to 3/4 of a length in front, forcing Pike to go for the persuader. Oceans 15 now under the whip itself, coming back on the inside Warbler, but it's Oceans 15 on debut. Oceans 15, big and raw, a little too good for Warbler, and then about 4 lengths to Celia Tour. In behind them, Cheeky Diva, next home D Trump, and towards the tail is Sulphur Crested. Good battle. Oceans 15, Peter Nucky got the better of Warbler. Warbler made it a pretty interesting contest there. Nucky sat nursing, just guiding along Oceans 15 until he really had to hit the go button. And this strapping 4-year-old has gone past Warbler, and Pike immediately having to call upon the persuader. And no sooner had he'd gone for it, Nucky also had to produce it on the winner, Oceans 15, but it did find, and it found well. They did finish daylight clear from Celia Tour. Oceans 15 by Redout's choice from Ocean Challenger, a brother to Super Maxi. For Ganjemi Racing Partners, trained by Chris Ganjemi, handled by Peter Nucky. Number 5 Warbler second home, the War Chant 3-year-old. Out of Graceful Tune, Grant Alana Williams with W. Pike, and 6 Celia Tour, a distant third by Oratorio from Jester Derriere, trained by Danny Morton and ridden by Jade McNaught. Cheeky Diva's run fourth, 1:11.98 there the time, and it's 1 length by 5. 1 by 5 lengths, 34.58 the closing sectional. So high expectations. The winner of 3 barrier trials and now delivers at its racetrack debut, Oceans 15 for connections there. It lifted, it found, and it beat off the favourite in Warbler. The well-tried Celia Tour a long way back there in third place. The third, the Ascot Racing Carnival Handicap at 259. It's over the 1200. A field of 6, no alterations there. Let's get down now to Brittany Taylor joining us as Peter Nucky prepares to come back aboard Oceans 15 after this debut winning performance.
A really nice debut at that. I have trainer Chris Ganjemi with me. And Chris, you've been patient with this horse. 4-year-old on debut. What was the reason for taking your time?
Just every prep he's come up. He's had one trial and sort of something's gone wrong as he went shinny a couple of times. Yeah, a couple of little dramas, nothing serious, and we could have taken him to the races earlier, but no, he's a nice horse. And Nux actually said from very, very early on that if we look after him, he'll repay us big time in the end. So you know, he reckons he'll make his way through to being an open class horse. So hopefully he's right.
Well, he's certainly rewarded you here today on debut. He still looks a horse that has a lot to learn. Is there a fair bit of improvement still to come? Yeah,
I think Nux will probably agree that, yeah, he hit the front, he was cruising, he just wants to wait for him sort of thing, and while the blinkers were on, and yeah, I'm sure if once he learns what it's all about, he's probably 12 months away, to be honest, but no, if he stays sound, I'd say he'll end up being a pretty decent horse.
What were your confidence levels like coming into today then, given that you do have a bit of a rap on him and that he will become an open class horse, but immaturity sometimes sees them undone on debut? What were the confidence levels like coming into today?
Yeah, I was confident as you could be, with in the back of my mind thinking that his greenness could possibly get him beaten if he pulled up when he hit the front, but yeah, no, I was hoping that he was good enough to get the job done, even though he's green still.
Will we see him put together a few races now?
We'll see how he pulls up, but yeah, hopefully I wouldn't manage him to get too many, but yeah, hopefully he can have another run or two this prep and then maybe spell over the carnival and come back after the carnival.
Well done on the win.
Thanks, Britt.
Chris Ganjami, and we'll speak to Peter Nucky in just a moment as he jumps off those scales, but it was a really nice performance here by a horse that clearly has a bit to learn. Nux, Chris was just saying that from very early on you've had an opinion of this horse. Can you recall the first time you rode him?
Yeah, like it's still bloody the same now. Like I rode him when he was 2 and now he's 4 and he still goes around like a bloody 2-year-old, and we're always waiting for the penny to drop with him. It's just taking forever, and even today you could see he felt like halfway up the straight he's going to win by as far as you like, but then he went to the front, doesn't know how to go on with it. But he pulls up like he's just gone bloody even time elapsed, so it's a big set of lungs on him. I'm pretty sure there's a future there.
What was it that impressed you most about today's performance?
Oh, he begins quick, he travels nice and sweet for you, he doesn't overdo it. And there's always more in the tank. Every time he works, there's always more in the tank. He just doesn't know how to deliver it. And I'm sure as the preps keep him going on, that's when he's going to become something better.
All right, well, hopefully this is just the start of something big. Well done.
Cheers, Tuff.
Peter Nucky and Chris Ganjami combining with a horse that they're predicting will reach open class Oceans 15, winning on debut.